didn't even realize I wasn't recording. Oop. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ciera, and I appreciate you so much for taking the time to watch my video today. I wasn't planning on uploading a video today, but I thought, why not? I was doing a little bit of journaling today and just kind of trying to get all my thoughts out, and then I got dressed to help me feel a little bit better. But I don't know, I find that journaling and talking out my emotions help me to feel better. So yeah, it's been a rough day though. It's been a rough day, and it's been a while since I made like a sit down and like catch up video, I guess you could say. Right now my kids are in the room. Hopefully they stay preoccupied so I can get this video uploaded, so I better talk fast. So I took some notes down so I can kind of focus, because my mind kind of be all over the place sometimes. But I really hope I don't cry in this video, because I be thinking it's so cheesy when people cry in their videos, but I don't know. Anyway, so as you can tell by I don't really know what I'm going to title this video, but I know I want to talk about how it's been being a stay-at-home mom. And yeah, so my daughter was born in January. I stopped working at the beginning of November, and then we moved. We took our son out of daycare, and we just thought it was best for me to stay at home because, hello, first of all, cheaper. Daycare is really expensive, and it would just be easier so I wouldn't have to commute all the way downtown to where we're living right now. But man, first of all, let me just say this. I love being at home with my kids. I wasn't able to experience being at home with my son. I had to hurry up and rush and go back to work when I had him. And he was only 3 months. And that was really hard for me because at the time I just felt like I wasn't able to bond with him like I wanted to. And he was still like so little. It was so hard for me to drop him off that day to daycare. And every day I would drop him off at daycare, I would just feel so guilty, because I kind of felt like I was missing out on all these milestones that these, of course I trusted them with my son, but these people were like able to have, I don't know, it was, how you get in your mind about stuff. I just felt like they were able to bond with my son better than I was, and I was just out here at a job I didn't like, and every day, yeah, sure. Every day I would go to work, I would just be feeling so guilty, wanting to, especially the days where it would be hard, where he would say, Mommy, can we stay home? Like, that was so hard for me not to just be like, okay, let's just turn around and go back home, So it's a completely different experience now with being able to stay at home with my daughter and my son like I always wanted to. So I love it. I love being able to wake up and tend to them and, create memories. And it's really hard at the same time. I guess I just didn't realize, I've never been a mom of two. So I guess I just didn't realize how challenging it would be too. I guess the most hardest part so far has just been like feeling lonely. And I know I'm not alone. I know that first and foremost, God is always with me. I just really crave interaction with other people. And I have friends and I have family, but and of course I have my husband. I don't like to bother people. I don't want to reach out to someone. It's hard for me to like reach out to someone and tell them how I'm really doing and open up all the way, because I don't want to just dump all my problems on them. And sometimes I feel like it's hard to relate with other people, like, just that voice, like they're just never gonna get it, like they don't really understand. And sometimes I'm not, when I do want to reach out, I'm not really looking for advice. I just want someone there to just listen. And I guess that's been a pretty hard part. My husband is the only one working right now, so he's working really long hours at work, and it can be really hard. He leaves pretty early, he gets home pretty late, because he's trying to provide for our family, and he has a really, physical job that's really hard on his body, so he'd be tired, of course. I mean, who wouldn't? I miss him. I find myself missing him. It just doesn't feel like, there's time. It's been hard to get in those good date nights, because our daughter, she's still pretty young, so I don't want to hand her off to somebody. And I'm not saying they're not going to be able to deal with her or handle her, but she's young, so she's not sleeping through the night that well right now. And I don't want, I don't want someone to, not get a good night's rest, because they're just a lot. Like I ever have time for myself. This week, I swear to you, I tried to make it a goal, keyword try, that I was gonna get up early, and because I know I need that. I really miss being able to get up and just spend time with God, and just in quiet by myself, early in the morning. I was watching this video. It's just, and they were just saying how it's just something about those early mornings, hearing the birds chirp right when the sun is coming out. That's just so peaceful for me. And since, this transition in my life of moving and having our daughter and our son now, it's been so hard for me to just find time to myself. And I miss that. It just feels like I never have time for myself. Like for example, today, I woke up pretty late because my daughter was up pretty late last night. She's going through that 4-month sleep regression where, she's waking every few hours and then going back to sleep, and it's just a pattern all night long. And I woke up pretty late because I was literally exhausted. I had the worst headache, and I had went downstairs, got my son food, my regular morning routine, except her naps have been like, 15 to 30 minutes, if that. And she woke up, she pooped, she had another massive, it's been a week of just massive blowouts, and I have to be honest, I'm tired of cleaning up. Yes. Like, I'm tired of it. I understand she's a baby, say what you will, but it's okay for me to feel this way. I'm tired of cleaning up poop, okay? Like the onesies. Does someone want to donate something? Because we're dwindling down, okay? Oh man. But yeah, so she pooped pretty bad and took her straight to that tub and washed her off, and that was a whole thing. In the meantime, I was still trying to get my son's lunch. And then so that was delayed, and then we get back downstairs, she's finally put together, I put her down, get his food, he's upset because his lunch is cold. And then she starts crying, gotta tend back to her and feed her, and like there's just no, it seems like I can't get any like solid, like just 5 minutes to myself. And yeah, that's just been hard, because I can't, there'll be times where I just feel like I'm really pouring, like at the start of the week, I'd be good. It's like, okay, boom, we're in a new week, we got new goals, got to do things around this house, got to, tend to the kids. But when it gets to be like Thursday, Friday, I really feel so empty. Like, you ever have those moments where it's like the end of the day and everybody's asleep and the only thing you can do is just cry? Like, it sounds like kind of sad to say, but it's like I have nothing left. Like, and you just think about the day and you're just like, how did I even get through? That's really how I've been feeling. Like, I just feel so, 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 so drained. And I don't know, it's just kind of like every day, constantly, everyone needs you. And you need someone too. And that's where the dark thoughts come in. And I just really start to question, like, how am I gonna continue to go on? Like, how? I still have dreams, I still have goals I want to accomplish. I have this channel, I enjoy uploading. I enjoyed uploading poetry. I enjoyed writing my poetry, reading, sharing it, and getting into my Bible time. And man, at times I really start to feel like a failure. Like this year I turned 27, and it was just something about this year, like this birthday in particular, where I was reflecting, about my life and where I am, and how, like 10 years ago I was in high school, and would 17-year-old Ciera be proud of where she is today? Like, I'm getting close to 30, and there's a lot of things that I still want to accomplish and that I wish I would have accomplished by now. And you kind of start to, I know this moment is temporary. I know that my kids are not going to be this young forever, and that they're going to be older, and I'm so going to miss these little moments. But it's just hard right now. It's hard right now to think, like, how am I gonna get to where I want to get to, when it's just feeling so like every day is just like this cycle, and my emotions are just like, it just feels like I kind of have to put my goals and my dreams on pause. And I just don't want to be a failure. I'm getting older, and I just don't want to look back at my life and feel like a failure. Like I didn't get to enjoy and do the things that I wanted to do, because life is going by real quick. And sometimes I already feel like I've kind of failed. But yeah, it's just a lot. I keep saying that, but it's just so much on my mind. And it's just like, I feel like I'm constantly having to juggle my time with everyone, and time with my husband. And I'm also in the meantime trying to prep my son for kindergarten. Now that he's not in daycare, I want to, it's like it's all up to me. I need to make sure that he's able. He's very, very smart and very advanced for his age, but it's also up to me to like make sure he's hitting like specific goals for, like, does he not do this for kindergarten, does he not do this, like, it's a lot. Also, just making sure my daughter is hitting her certain milestones. Like with TJ, again, he was in daycare like from the time he was 3 months until he was 5. So at daycare, they're making sure the babies are getting tummy time, and they're learning how to roll over, and they're she'll be getting introduced to solids pretty soon. And it's like, am I making sure that I'm breaking up my time with each kid to make sure that they're going to get to where they need to get to? And it's like, it's all on me. Like, it just can feel like a lot of pressure. And making sure I like to make sure my house is in order. I like to make sure that laundry's done, and the dishes are clean, and the floors are mopped, and everything, bathrooms are put together, like rooms are good, like. And if I'm not making sure all those things are in order, like, what am I doing? It just can feel like a lot of pressure, you know, and responsibility. And I just don't want to let my kids down. And I want to be a good wife. I want to be a good person. I want to be a good servant to God. I want to be a good daughter. You know, I just don't want to fail. I just don't want to fail. And, you know, sometimes I do miss having that being a working mom, because, you know, which is so crazy to say, because in the moment I hated working, you know, like getting up early and having to deal with people and coworkers, but like I just miss those times where I got some peace and quiet or interaction with like other adults, you know, like being able to just walk, you know, to my building with my earphones in and just vibe, and stopping by Starbucks. And it's the little things, you know, it's the little things that you miss. But I know that when that moment does come back around where I have to work, I'm gonna miss this moment too. So I guess I just have to just learn to be content with where I am. This video I really wasn't trying to talk that much, but I just feel like I've had so much inside, and I tend to do that. I tend to keep my emotions inside because, I don't know, I just find it easier just to smile and keep it inside and keep going. But I also know that's not healthy. But really, I made this video because I just hope that, you know, if someone else out there is feeling the same way I'm feeling, you know, they know that they're not alone. It'll get better. It'll get better. I've been finding myself doing a lot of thinking, like, what is it that God is trying to teach me in this moment of my life? And lately, you know, I feel like I've been just so down in the dumps because I haven't been connecting to my source, which is Him. You know, I've been trying to, it's hard because I want to keep this channel, I want to keep uploading, but I also want to cut out distractions. And I feel like social media is number one. It's a number one distraction for me. You know, I changed my phone settings so that I am not able to get notifications from any of the social media apps that I use. But I still find myself checking them. Like, girl, what? And, you know, it used to be like, oh, okay, I'm good without Facebook and Instagram for a little bit. But Snapchat and YouTube, they're not that bad, you know? Like, Snapchat's nothing. No. It's definitely a distraction for me. YouTube has basically become a replacement of Instagram and Facebook because, you know, YouTube, you can watch, like, you know, those little reels, the little short TikTok videos, and just find yourself scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You can just find yourself wasting so much time watching random videos, and the algorithm's gonna keep on. What do you need? Do you need something?
I'm gonna go get some water.
All right, go ahead, hurry up. Don't play around down there, TJ.
Okay.
Quick. The algorithm just gonna keep on feeding you stuff that you find interesting or, you know, entertaining or relatable. So I just feel like God's been telling me to just cut off distractions, and that's social media, that's being on Amazon. You know, like I really have been just doing stuff I don't even do. Like I've just now started getting into like learning how to do my makeup, but I have never been a girl to go to the makeup store and like spend hundreds of dollars. Who am I feeling like? You know, just looking for makeup products, you know, starting a purse collection. Like, when I've always liked having purses, but when have I ever like went this hard and collected all these purses? What else have I been into? Jewelry. There's something else that I found really random that I've started collecting. Are you peeing? What else is something that I've been... Perfume. Like, when have I ever been, like, I've always liked having perfume, but like, when have I ever like went to the store and spent all this money on perfume? It's a distraction, you know, like it is like stuff that's filling my brain because I'm not trying to deal with my, you know, problems head on, and I'm trying to like fill this void and think I'm gonna feel better temporarily when all is said and done, when I leave the store, after I order the stuff, I'm still gonna feel the exact. Yeah, go ahead. I'm still gonna feel the exact same way, if not worse. So it's time for me to become focused. I already know how to cut off distractions, because all this stuff I'm trying to store up is temporary and it's going to expire, and it can be destroyed. But my source is going to be forever. And if I'm gonna have any type of real joy, you know, strength, it's gonna be with God. Like, and that ties into what I feel like he's also been telling me, which is there is nothing more important than him. There's nothing more important than him or time spent with him. Just take the time that I spend doing all these other things and put him in somewhere, because I think that's what gives me hope. Like, sometimes life be feeling real like hopeless, real like things are never gonna change, and you know, it's real like stuck. I can get stuck, feel stuck, but my hope is in Jesus, and that, you know, things are gonna change, and that he's with me, and that daily he's giving me the grace to sustain me. So yeah. Turn down, please. So yeah, I gotta go. Gotta go and get back to it. But I hope that you enjoyed this. I don't even know if enjoy is the word, but I thank you for watching this video. And like I said, our hope is in Jesus, and you know, our hope is, the good thing is that everything around us, things are temporary, but he's the one thing that will never change. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you could just say a prayer for me, I would love that. I would love that. And I don't know when I'm gonna upload again, but I'll see you on my next video. And I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. And yeah. So thank you. Bye.